That's because you know me. I would have been like, I told you so. That's That's wild. Yeah, nah. You're wrong for that. Who said you was gonna get in trouble? I would have just said a couple of words of "I told you so." He said, "I don't want to hear." Bunch of words of "I told you so," and you don't believe in protection. With what? Crazy. Oh. Nah, cause we over here talking about a podcast, and I'm like, bro. I said you're unhinged. Like we would have to make a Patreon for the unhinged. What? YouTube? Nah, bro. We need regulations. We need a PR team. No. That's crazy. But bro, we didn't leave Corey's place till like 7. Just now. Plus, I thought I was gonna. Hey, we got a freaking half vlog. No, nothing. It's just I think it was miscommunication on my part. Told me it as day, and I'm like, it was a. It's for the 4th. You did, huh? Yes, I'm. Eh. No, when I mean cause I'm like, I don't know how to put it. I don't want it to be about me. Just trying to push out what I'm trying to. You already told me you ain't gotta go. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. If they would have not asked me, me and Ness has been pondering going somewhere else. So, and it's not. not in a sense I don't like them. It's just like, bro, you know me. I wanna if I'm gonna be somewhere, I need to be put to work. And if there's no, I feel like I listening. Oh yeah, for sure. Plus they got a conference that literally is. But next Sunday, Sunday after? No, yeah, this comes Friday. I think. What's up? Oh, no, that's okay. Or go to mama. Go to mama. He fell on his wrist, not his hand. Tried to like yeah. Yeah, the chair kind of flipped him. It really like that's my mind. Oh, kind of wasted my. I kind of like waste. How did I got past? Like I'm putting album. I don't get it. I'm like, bro, once I'm fully into every recording, I'm not begging no. And that's gonna I can't. My promotion's gonna get 100. That's been my. I kind of went ghost because I focus on. I keep looking for people like, is this? I'm never my identity. Nothing. It's just giving suggestions, like, a path. Really like open. Every time, like for me, bro, you always end up feeling like you gotta ask another question. Bags didn't even be doing it, and you're like, I ain't farting a lot like that back then. Mhm. Get your candy. I feel like for us, and I think that we haven't been hitting like, a lot is like in our found out where this jump start is really start now. Session. That's for you, me. Like, you're not trying to be rude or disrespectful about it, but like, how else are you supposed to get your stuff? Bring on my album and I don't get interest from someone. Oh yeah, I'm switching convo with me about to bum me down over something I'm feeling happy about. I'm just glad. Nah, cause like okay, only reason I said no, I knew it was gonna happen. Oh yeah, we're coming and felt like that too. I'm so late on. I literally turned on. I'm muted talking to you. Like I promise I was trying to say. Ooh. E? I mean, y'all can handle it. Or when you hear me say yikes and stuff, I'm going off like, dang, could I be able to do that? No. Cause like me and Ness has been contemplating hard concept. There's some that could be us. Have another. Just out north, bro. What the? No, no, yeah, the quiet and stuff. I'm talking about getting like how far we gotta go to get groceries, how far we gotta go to favorite spots. That's yeah, but Winco's out here though, bro, and Winco's been our buddy. I'm about to go back to going to Walmart or something. Yeah, yeah, right. That's literally it. Cause if we go out north, I already know what areas I want to be in, especially it's gonna be around my old house. Like I'm It's probably gonna get to a point where bump cats probably gonna get like 2 big dogs, but I know they gonna be costly. I don't know, bro, but they're gonna cut me down. Oh. Like Corey, bro. Corey's like paying around 800 for his home. Everything else added, he's like spending. He's like 14 to 1500. 300 less than. You know what I can do with that 300 extra dollars? And mind you, my job, I can handle all the bills. Ness is the reason why we're just getting the extras. So imagine if you're giving me the extra comfort. Oh, you thought you were a bill? Or it every time where we gotta. But yeah, if we really do a pod, yeah, it'll be most likely me, you, and talking, and then sitting quiet. I know this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, when I talk to him, I'm like, okay, it could happen. At the same time, like we want to do a pod with foundation of certain people. Need consistency. It like stay afloat. You know? No, like Taurus gets busy with his internships and stuff, or my job. I need to pick up extra shifts, and I'm tired. Stuff like that. Like, oh, I already got the name of our podcast, Dub Club. Cause like I'll be the host. Cause like I can, of course, just figure out the stuff for us, and we. Thing is, we're trying to establish ourselves as artists, as vloggers and stuff, so we'll be able to like go rent a building or something, so we can have a um what's clubhouse, I guess, place to go. At. Yeah, a safe space where there's absolutely. Yeah, bro. And like, here's the thing. What's crazy is like we ain't gotta put on a face. It's gonna be like literally the 3 groups that's been around since. And see, babe, this is why I probably needed to talk to Taurus, because it's making it more clear. It feels more natural talking to you than trying to talk to someone who you or someone you barely know and you can't even be that open about. All of us can take shots to everyone, and we can take those shots, and then we can also be intimate, deep with each other, talking about our highs and lows, and it don't get too emotional to the point where like we over here, we understand. But nah, for me, bro, I'm gonna send you a playlist you can start listening to while you're at work and stuff. You're gonna love them. They're the reason why I started thinking on like a podcast. Get honest. Right now, okay. So here's the deal. Now for this apartment, I'm paying $11.60. I'm willing to put in an extra $40. Get to 12. Paying no, not paying no 50. 12 is my max, and that's straining us. And that's because we're trying to do better financially. We're not trying to put one. You know what I mean?
Daddy. Ew.
Okay. Right. Now I showed you the map enough. Now you should know where my old home is. So is it higher?
Yeah.
Like no popped up. Like they'll say a number and then so far. You what? That's in the in an apartment? I gotta see. Hey chat. Alright, we in here. I'm so sorry. But we in here. Um I know. I got home super late, bro. We ain't What's up, dude? Yeah, we got here like 9:50, bro. I took okay. Mm. Okay, yeah. I took a double shot, bro. A coffee. If it wakes me up and it gives me energy, okay, we might do something. But if it doesn't, we chilling. We vibing tonight. We got a lot of conversations to make. Might as well just make it a freaking dub club preludes. Yeah, bro, I'm not mad at myself. I'm kind of disappointed because like I did set a time frame we're gonna do it, bro. But family just made me lose track of time. Vibing with them again, yeah. So I enjoy it, dude. I have a question. How would you feel if I made a podcast? Like we're still gonna do music and everything, but what if I made like a podcast that lingers for at least like an hour to 2 hours, 2.5 even. Just depends. I don't know. Something I've been thinking on. Don't mind me. Ew, farty pants. Podcast would be dope. Okay. Like literally, so here's what the podcast, it ain't gonna be no subject. Podcast is just gonna literally be me and my co-host. What kind of stuff would you be doing? Exactly. Me and the co-host, we're just gonna be yapping, bro, about any and everything. They're literally like, there's no lane that we all can't hit because one, I'm a music junkie, but I enjoy gaming. That also like enjoy edits. Like it's just like I'm everywhere. So like, then my wife is a vlogger slash gym rat slash like she's getting into food stuff, so she could tell you about like the food and stuff. Then my best friend potentially, he's like, I'ma call him a nerd because like he's getting his majors into trying to be an intern. We praying for that. Like he'll talk to you about business, what's going on. He's like more centered and down to earth, but he's also super unfiltered. So you're gonna hear some like crazy stuff from him. So with all of us together, you're just gonna hear like raw conversations we would have in Discord by ourselves. You're gonna see like intimate moments, past talks, all that. We're even gonna try to get like guest people that we're close to and stuff. But like that podcast is like so far from now. On my spreadsheet, it's so far because one, all three of us gotta establish ourselves first. Once we do that, once we have our own community, fan base, whatever you would want to call it, yeah, I already have everything put together. And I probably will have everything put together by that time. Right now, we're just praying God moves each and one of us in that direction. I don't know. Just yapping tonight, bro, because, like, imagine me having this energy trying to make a song. It would not hit. It would not hit at all. I just want to play the game. I just want to. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know the issue. If I think, excuse me, it is what I think it is, bro. We gonna. But enough of me, bro. How was your Easter Sunday? How was your day, Brent, bro? I know you probably been waiting on me to start streaming and stuff, but like, bro, if only you knew. Woke up thinking I was gonna perform and stuff. Didn't think the miscommunication was that I was performing for a youth Sunday, not a resurrection Sunday. And so I was sitting at church all day, anxious and shaking because we had more heads in the pews than I think we have had in this year so far. And having that thought in my mind that, hey, bro, I gonna have to stand in front of them, had my knees shaking. Went to the bathroom 3 different times, and I never go to the bathroom at church. That's how I knew I was nervous. And so, like, I literally have half a vlog done of, like, speaking on how I'm feeling, what I think, what we doing. But we're deleting that. Because it just won't feel authentic, and the miscommunication makes it feel weird. No, I didn't perform today. Which I'm kind of glad, because now I got more time to prep, and I kind of already know. It's giving me time. I already have 1 song. He wants me to do 2. I already got 1 song, which is Whoa. And then I'm gonna ponder on that 2nd song, because it might be an album pre-me, or I'm just gonna do a song that's already out. Gives me enough time to go back, remix the sound of everything, and I think it's just due to the reverb being a little too strong. So some of the ones I had to rush through to get them done. But that just gives me a whole breath of fresh air, bro. I keep forgetting I got my camera back on. I'm so sorry. But yeah. Already 30 minutes in, bro, and there's no gameplay. Imagine. So yeah. What else? Yeah, after figuring out I wasn't gonna perform, bro, my nerves went away. Easy, but I ended up catching a hard headache because of how bad my heart was pumping. You're telling me we did all that just to load practice mode? Yeah, bro, tonight is crushed. Tonight is just crushed. And then it's freezing my shot, and I can't. But yeah, so didn't perform. I'm cool on that. God's will. They did amazing today, by the way. The dance, the kids giving their message, bro. It was fire. But did an Easter hunt, fire. What else? Went over my cousins. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Borderline, bro. Even borderline antisocial. The moment you even think of like showing, and relate with me. So you're trying to show someone your beat, and it's just them, bro. It can be just them, but just the fact that it's a stranger, your heart start racing, your hands start feeling hot, and your mind is like too focused and trying not to focus on like, dang, they like this? Does this hit? Oh man, it sucks, bro. And like you're in your mind, it's like I'm already thinking the worst. I'm not trying to hear what they gotta say. It's bad. They're not bobbing their head. And even if they're bobbing their head, your mind is going like, oh, they're just doing that not to hurt my feelings. Like your mind just everywhere. That's how it was when Daylight Cruz listened to my song, bro. That's why I was so hard on myself, because I'm like, dang, he ain't rocking with it like he rocking with everybody else. And I'm like, I'm over here just trying to keep my head bobbing. He said, for sure, yeah. Yeah, bro, it's like, stage fright, social anxiety. It's like, anxiety as a whole, bro, just does not sit right in my conscience. Because it's not, I don't want to people please, but it's that feeling of disappointment that I don't like dealing with. I'm like, I don't care about just saying no. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't care, bro. But like, once they give you that look, like, oh man, you one of those. And I'm like, bro, I said no. But now I'm feeling bad because now you see me in a different light. Like, I'm disrespectful. Now my anxiety like going haywire because I'm thinking all these scenarios. Like, yeah, they don't rock with me no more. Now I gotta think of put my head in a certain mind space so I don't get offended by whatever you say at this point. Cause now I'm thinking like you disrespected me in your head. I don't know, man. That's why like I can talk to you because it's just one person in here. Let like 30 more people hop in here, bro. Now I'm gonna stutter and I don't know what to say. And I'm kid you not, I'm not gonna look at chat. Not like that. Cause if one person be like, oh yeah, your song buns, I'm like, bro, ban him. I'm like, bro, ban him. I don't want to hear that. Cause now I'm not gonna feel like making music. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm really trash. Ain't nobody gonna like my music. And then I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm yapping because I think I'm just at this point where I know I'm good in the area, bro, but some stuff just still bothers me. And today at church, just even thinking that I have to perform like made me anxious and scared. Like, I don't know how people is gonna perceive my music because my music is different from what your regular Christian mainstream. He said I'm just bad at making combos. What's up, beautiful? Oh, your phone should be right. No? Go check the counter. No, I don't really get offended like that. Okay. Then let me see if I can rephrase this to where it helps. Cause for me, I can hold a conversation once I'm like accustomed to you. Once we're in that deep water range of relations, I can talk to you dang near about anything. But if I don't know you, bro, I don't know how to perceive, how to interact, how to observe the interaction right. And so that's what causes the social anxiety. Cause like, if I know you deep enough and I know you don't like my music, it won't bother me. But if I don't know you, bro, and you over here trying to like antagonize me, if you're trying to antagonize me and do all that stuff, bro, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna cause my anxiety to pop up because I'm like, bro, if you're one of them, how many more is like doing this behind the scenes? And I know it's not good to look at the negatives, but like, bro, I rather have more positives than negatives because I could care less about having negatives. I just don't want it to outweigh the positives. Because then if the negatives is outweighing the positives, then I'm like, okay, what's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? Clearly something's bad if like majority of y'all are really not rocking with my stuff. That's why I'm like, with Venice and Isaac Mansfield's review, okay, I get it. At that time, I wasn't even engineeringly inclined and knowledgeable with how to make my sound. So of course it was gonna be buns, but bro, you just sitting there only playing 10 seconds and being like, yeah, bro, just yelling in the mic. He probably just in there yelling at the mic and all that. Bro, heck no. And then all your people in your chat talking about some holy reverb. Oh my gosh, auto-tune. I'm like, bro, that's not helpful. Make me want to quit. That's why I'm like, I'll never tell someone I don't like it. I can always tell you how to be better in the area. Because your sound is your sound, but I'm telling you, if your frequency is harsh, it's gonna be unlistenable. I'd rather you have your style and make it listenable. Now if you're making freaking chaotic noises in the mic and there's no audible wording, yeah, bro, we got a problem. That was my problem with Isaac Mansfield's like, hey, yo, bro, we don't know what your main to your ad-libs. You gotta fix that. I was like, bet, fixed it. And now you can actually tell the difference now. Just be off of that one freaking advice. And then what's crazy with De La Cruz, bro didn't give me not one bad advice. Not one bad advice. I mean, one bad criticism. Bro's constructive criticism was that my flow was too consistent. Easy fix. Done it before. That was just one song that just didn't have a flow switch every freaking 8 bars. After the second half of that beat, boom, you heard it. But because he didn't hear it, he didn't get to see it. So I'm like, it bothered me. Cause like, okay, is this subjective? Is this bias? Is he into a certain tune of music? Cause the type of people I hear him listening to, him shouting out, I'm like, no, I'm kind of better than them. They're just repeating and regurgitating the same lines, bro. So no shot to them. They hard, they tough, but I'm like, come on now, bro. Gotta do something. Like I rather you understand that this is my lane. So tell me, how can I be better in my lane than just saying, yeah, bro, I can't rock with it. It don't sound right. No, it just don't sound right because you're not doing it. So I'm just yapping, bro. Oh my gosh. This is technically what the podcast would be within like the first 10 minutes. Because like that's just how our intro is. And then I'll have like 3 to 4 sets of segments. But mind you, this is gonna be like this with 2 other people. So the pod would be like that. So anyway, how the day went after church. I ended up going over to my cousin's house. He barbecued. I got to chill with them. It was lit, bro. I was happy. Bro, it's difficult to get criticism. Yeah, man. What's up, beautiful? Oh, dang, that's nasty. Okay, I bet. But yeah, criticism, bro. Like, if someone came to me and was like, hey, bro, I hear how you are. Can you help me get there? I'll be like, hey. I'll listen to his music. I'll be like, if bro has the skills to rap, I'll be like, yeah, bro, it's just your mix. Learn how to better your mix, better your EQ, compression. There's like top 3. Top 3 at most. Figure out your EQ, your tone. What are you doing, bro? Figure out your lane with that. Take out the harshness, take out the low ends. I learned that. I think with EQ, I learned compression to the T at this point. Right now, I think I just need to figure out what's better for me. Like, I like what's crazy, I like the compression that I already have. But I'm trying to like see if there's anything else that I can like better with it. But at this point, I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels perfect. But anyway, if someone would ask me criticism about their sound and I listen and like their rap is tight, they got the bars, but the freaking engineering sucks, I'm like, yeah, bro, we gotta work on your sound. You sound great, but your preset, we gotta do something with that. So first, top 3: auto-tune, EQ, compress, give it a little saturation, that play, the reverb, everything that's in its separate mix, you gotta give it some sort of EQ. Because if you put that on a freaking car stereo versus on your phone versus in your headphones, you're gonna hear entirely different things. So that EQ, taking away the lows and then chopping just a little bit of that high, it won't sound scratchy. It won't sound rumbling like you can't freaking hear yourself. And that's what I had to learn with my bro. That scratchiness when you like play and it sounds like the higher my voice gets and then it starts messing with the speakers and stuff. That was because my reverb and delays didn't have EQ on it. The EQs, without the EQs, they were going through scratching everything or rumbling everything. And that went towards my voice. So think of it this way. This is how my mixer was. I had my raw vocals with just the auto tune, EQ, compress, good night, good nizer, whatever that is, Maximus, like just straight, um, just the raw, dry, yeah, the dry vocals. No other reverb or nothing on that preset. Sent it to a vocal bust, and then also sent it to like a reverb and delay. But because the vocal bus has the EQ and compress, it's cool. But once it went to the reverb went back to the vocal bus. Without a reverb, it causes issues. And then when it got to the main mix, bro, it came out terrible. Regardless if everything else was good, it causes issues. So I'm like, I'm doing all this. And that's just basic, bro. And I'm over here like, why I gotta learn all this? But I'm not upset that I gotta learn. I'm actually happy. Cause then in the future, if I ever got to it, all it takes is let me listen to Juice WRLD real quick and I figure out where his EQ sits. Boom, and then like and have my own. I can start building my own folder of just random presets of who I would want to sound like, but it's still me. If I ever did music reviews, bro, no bias. I'ma literally tell them, hey, everyone in here, I'ma let you know now. My lane is melodic, bro. I like the melodies. I like the bangers. If you're rapping, you better make sure it punch. If you're singing, you better make sure it flows. And if you're like in the pop culture or something, bro, you gotta be good in your craft. I want to hear good music. I'm not trying to like hear that freaking Cat in the Hat making a splat like type of rap at all. You gotta come here flowing pockets, like be clever a little bit. Even if you're like a year in, at your stage, I need to hear the best of you. I don't want to hear this, oh, I just made this, it's unmastered. No. Give me your best. I don't want to hear none of that. And even if you lie to me, I can tell. That's the thing about me. Artists, the thing about artists, and I'm learning this, and I'm probably gonna have to start implementing it. We are liars, bro. We will put on a facade. We will put on a different persona just so we can look a certain way. And that's been my problem. I don't want to do that. I so don't want to do that, but I'm gonna have to. Like, I'm trying to embody this Juice WRLD tone / sound, and I'm nowhere near sluggish. I'm not flirting. Yeah, bro, no too slimy type music. Bro, no, I hate. So here's my thing about that. I know you seen the clips, bro. Bro talking about it's a new time, bro, catch up or whatever. He's about to clip this for real. Go ahead, bro. We about to put this on the freaking the gram and stuff. We can use this as a motivational speech. But that too slimy, bro, realistically, if bro would have cleaned that up and made it more polished instead of just being musically chaotic, he probably would have done better. But bro, even I seen 808's Mafia's reaction to that, and he said, I thought bro was playing, but he for real made me. I never heard nothing about Too Slimy until that moment, but it told me everything I needed to know. Bro treats music like a joke, and in music industry, you should not be doing that unless you're purposely trying to do that. Like, I don't know who bro was who was purposely making his music. He like his music sounded good, but he was purposely rapping bad and stuff, and he blew up and got co-signed, bro. That's how you do it. If you're gonna sound terrible, be terrible in the most. What's up? Yeah. Time out, brodies. What's up? Okay. Bet. Okay. Bet that. Bet that. Yeah, see, bro, that's my problem. Okay. Like, bro, artists don't want to be artists no more. They just want to be public figures. It is, bro. You gotta. That's why I like. That's why I fell in love with Juice WRLD so much, bro. He made his art for the lost, for the people who was feeling like. He literally made a song for it, and like he did not stop at his craft till he died, bro. Like you can't make this up. So on the Christian scene, it's like everyone gotta belittle everyone to put everyone up, and then gatekeeping. Like it's just a whole bunch of. And like for me personally, that's why I'm trying to put my head down and just grind. Not worried about collabs, but I need collabs to kind of put myself in a lane. But then once I'm in a lane, it's like, am I ready for the spotlight? Hey, okay. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Low key, bro. I've been low key trying to find more rapping beats. Cause like what? I got 5 more songs. We got 5 more songs, bro. I hit up bro. He gave me his email. I'm about to send it to him. I'm gonna send him the I'm about to send him the beat later tonight. Then he can have it tomorrow. He said he don't know when he'll have time, but I told him we don't have a pinpoint date yet, so he's cool. Plus I want him to be relaxed, be able to flow in the spirit, bro. Cause like it's one of those songs where I'm like, if I have a feature, bro, I want you to low key do better than me. Cause that's gonna make me want to do better my next song. Because like I'm learning off of other people. Or I just stay by myself, I can't learn off of that. I gotta learn off of others. So, bro, I have a question. We'll listen to bro later, but like I need you to listen to somebody called Simply Ollie. He's a Christian artist. He went ghost. We don't know what happened to him. I'm praying for bro to come back because he's one of my wife kind of pointed him back out to me that if there's anybody in the Christian scene I sound like, it's him. But he also gives that sound of emotional pull. And my wife was like, she can, if me and him like switch places, there wouldn't be a difference because we rap the same, we sing the same, dang near similar stuff, and we're talking about almost the similar stuff. So it's just like he wants me to study him, but I'm like, I can't study someone with a small catalog because once I'm done, what is there to study if I can't see progress? I can't see change. And I feel like I looked at his catalog and I seen that he signed with a label. I'm pretty sure that label's dogging him outright. There's no way you drop heat, you sign with someone, and then you start slowing down and not dropping any more heat. Bro was cooking and he was on a strive, but now he's like barely pushing 4K monthly listeners. He used to be like at 15, 20. Bro was that guy. When it came to Simply Ollie was like one of the ones, my top 5 when I first came into Christian hip hop music. He was one of the ones. I found him one time. I stayed with him ever since. I know. I'm so sorry, bro. A late stream. I got you. I got you. I'll send him and everything. But I appreciate you stopping by anyway, bro. Knowing that it was a late stream and stuff. I really appreciate you. You a real one. So, now once you go, I'm probably gonna end it, chill with the fam, go to sleep. We'll hit this hard tomorrow. There's absolutely no shot that no shot I had such a busy day on a day that I scheduled. So in the near future, I want this to be solidified before you go to bed. My Saturday to Tuesdays are for recording only, recording time periods. I only said that I will stream them if I have the opportunity. I've been trying to see if I can get in that place, but first let's try to solidify that I can record on these. So let's put this in mind. No more announcements. I'll probably put it we can probably go back to Twitch. I don't know. Whichever one's better, low key. But I gotta set a schedule to where like I'll stream on these days only. But these days are iffy. If I have the time and if I have at least an hour to prep, it's gonna happen. Most likely gonna happen. If I'm like cutting it too close, I will have the mentality. So but yeah. All in all, bro. Sleep tight. Take care. I'll see you later, bro. Yuck. All right.